Well, I mean, when you look at the situation with Drake, Quentin actually co-wrote 6 songs for Drake. And, you know, the actual,
he did he ever admit that shit?
Yeah, he did. I mean, the actual, you know, what do you call the version when you actually lay down a song for somebody? What the fuck do you call it? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're writing for someone and you give them like a demo version. Yeah.
He just did, I know what you're saying. Like he laid the like the reference verse.
The reference. Right. Like reference tracks came out of songs that Drake did later on. You know what I'm saying? So Drake has collaborators.
Well, look, Drake, Kanye, that's cool. Some reason I'm cool with that. Nas, he ain't write none of Nas shit, period. Straight up. Maybe the hook.
Okay.
Or in there zoning out, bugging out with each other. That's it.
Well, you know what's crazy is that in our interview, and this is the first time I think he talked about it, is that when Quentin Miller was first trying to get on, he signed a deal with, I think, Tricky Stewart for like $30,000. And because of that deal, he co-wrote 6 songs for Drake and never got a penny.
Wow.
Before the Drake deal, before the Drake situation, when I was working at the bakery and shit, I had a publishing deal. You know, they own a very popular studio in Atlanta. They wasn't letting me record in the studio, nothing. I'm like working warehouse jobs and all this shit with a publishing deal, like signed to a publishing deal. So when the Drake shit happened, I still had a publishing deal. And it I guess worked out for them because they knew, well, you're in a fuck situation, you gonna need some money. You know, they offered me money that allowed me I don't have to go to work. Like, I'm just like, yeah, you know, this is the next step, you know what I'm saying? And so by the time it all blew up, I hadn't even worked out whatever situation could have been worked out to where, you know, my life would have been changed. And so by the time it all blew up and Drake wasn't fucking with me no more and Drama wasn't fucking with me no more, I still was in that publishing deal, you know? So, yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. I mean, because, I mean, you would think that, okay, if they gave you, let's just say $100,000.
It was 30.
Okay, so they gave you $30,000 and they got 6 Drake songs out of it?
And everything else that I did after the Drake shit, like a few other songs that I did, like some Wiz Khalifa shit, some G-Eazy songs, shit like that.
Wow. But isn't...
What do you do in those situations? He know he got to pay up though, right? He got to fix that. Or is it just over?
It never got fixed. I mean, now he's out of that deal, so he's trying to basically rebuild his catalog. But all that old shit, all that, you know.
How do these people live with themselves? You can't live with yourself doing shit like that though, man. That's crazy. Nah.
Well, but I mean, on the flip side, I've always said this, like, the music industry is the hardest business to be in.
Absolutely.
Especially with new artists.
Yeah.
Especially with new artists. Because look, at the end of the day, how many artists did Puffy sign where he lost 100% of the money?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Made no profit. He just believed in them. He believed in them or believed in one of his homies that brought that artist to them and he tried his hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's how it goes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, you know, can he go and recoup that money from the artist that lost everything?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nah.
It's gone.
That's
forever.
gone. That's gone. Yep.
You know? So then the artists like the Locks that end up doing well, who don't make as much as they had hoped for,
right?
You know, you guys aren't thinking, well, we're not getting paid as much because some of this money is being used to offset all the losses on the label as well.
Yeah.
But that's the reality of the business. Now, you don't want to hear that when you're like, yo, I want my money. Like, I did my thing. Why am I paying for someone else's failures?
Absolutely.
It's the nature of a label for this to happen, unfortunately.
See, but that's the older Vlad talking. You know that, right? When we was complaining, we didn't realize all that. But you're 100% correct. 200% correct. Like, man, so what about this money I spent? What about this? Like, where does it go? Like this and that. And you got to answer for all that. It's not imaginary money. It's real. You just see, because you tight, you see a nigga balling, you counting somebody else's pockets and shit like that when you young. You know? But 100% you're right. Yep.